Here we go, our first ride of the day is going to go to Griffin Colapinto, locked in, finds the exit, and the hands go up, late drop, sets that inside edge, just threaded that perfectly.
Griffin Colapinto is a progressively talented competitor who thrives for perfection. Griff dropped a perfect 10 in his first ever championship tour event, threading this psycho triple barrel at Kira.
Griffin taking off here, beautiful looking section, gets the exit, and goes driving down the line for more. This is a thick section.
Go, go, go! Yeah!
Griffin Colapinto's going to get more on the inside.
That was incredible.
Oh my gosh, he got the only 10-point ride of the whole event. Absolutely smashed it out of the ballpark.
Oh my God, that was the best barrel of my life.
Colapinto put an exclamation point on his first CT win with this massive 540 at Super Tubos.
And one.
And he stomps it. That thing was huge.
It looked like he was floating in slow motion and landed it so perfect.
Call it what? Call it a 10-point ride.
His Margaret River performance this year has the surf media asking the question, is this the best air ever landed in a championship tour event?
Looking for something big, spring-loaded, full rotation, and a perfect landing for Griff.
Is that the biggest air ever done, maybe, in a corn?
Years and years of taking beatings, trying stuff like that. Trying airs bigger than I could ever possibly imagine me making, and then it all coming together, you know? Felt like the biggest air I've ever done in my life.
We'll have the winner of this heat. It's either Griff or Ethan Ewing, as we have a paddle. Ewing with priority, but just a little bit more inside is Colapinto. Beautiful bottom turn, then grabs the rail, coming up behind the spit. This guy is on a roll. Already excellent with the 833, providing a solid backup pit there.
To us watching those inside ledge waves, and he's been reading them and understanding which ones are going to be good, which ones aren't, and he's been picking the cherries. Let me tell you, he's been right in the tree, just scoops around and finds that low hanging fruit and just grabs it, chews it up, spits the pit out, and loves it. I mean, it's insane to watch. And
here comes quarter four. Ethan and Griffin ready to ride his own history right now as he grabs the rail. Nice low compact stance. Can he make it? He does. Opens up with a big flyaway kick out and join the pit and chokes once again as his roll has been unbelievable. Has clinched a spot in the Lexus WSL Finals Fiji. After a year, he was worried about the mid-season cut, and everything just flipped. What a road it's been. As his coach said, hey, let's work on the back nine, knowing that the back half of the season could change everything, and Griffin has officially done it.
Wow, that's absolutely incredible, and it reminds me of sort of Italo last year, you know, almost didn't make the cut, and then it was all the back half where he really came through strong. So I mean, Griff's really found that momentum, and a cool little moment right now between Eth and Griff. That was such a crazy heat, and yeah, congrats to Griff.
Well done to Griffin Colapinto. He's got more surfing to do today, but first let's just think about a season it's been for the young man from Southern California as we congratulate him on his road to the Lexus WSL Finals Fiji.
Griffin's start to the season, a beautiful mess is probably what you'd call it.
Griffin Colapinto, he's down in like the mid-20s on the rankings, and it's been difficult to watch.
It's his worst start to a championship tour season ever.
This year's been a tricky one. It's been really hard to trust that everything I'm doing is going to pay off at some point.
It's going to take that breakout result here.
He doesn't want to face the cut deep in the 20s on the rankings.
Drives up into a chunky section, and it's a huge statement laid down.
Griffin can lean into miracles. He can kind of do the impossible.
Colapinto ducks under, stands on the tail for a second. Oh my goodness! In the tube and comes out.
Looking for something big, spring loaded, full rotation, and a perfect landing for Griff.
That was psycho! What just happened?
Wow.
in-body, out-of-body, locked in.
Griffin Colapinto, you've clinched your spot with the Lexus WSL Finals.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Griff's just entering the zone right now. Give him a second. All right, we're back. All right, hey, Griff. So that was a huge heat on so many different levels. What was going through your mind before you paddled out there? Going against Ethan Ewing in waves like that, it's always going to be a challenge, but you must have had some serious mechanics in your brain.
Yeah, there's some mechanics for sure. Ethan's been putting together such great heats. He's had 2.8s almost every heat. Kraz is going here. I think Jack got a good one though, so we'll see how this pans out. But yeah, anyways, pretty much, yeah, I mean, that was a pretty cool scenario for Ethan and I. Like, whoever won that heat makes the final 5, right? Correct?
You want me to say the word?
You might as well.
Clinched.
Thank you. But yeah, pretty much like I knew that going into the heat, and Jack I think needs to win to pass Ethan now, and he's on such a roll, and he's done it before here, so I was like, okay, this is mandatory pretty much right now. And I don't know, just the way I started that heat was a true gift, you know. I kind of went on a bad way, but it just put me in a perfect rhythm, so that's surfing sometimes.
Now, I saw you kind of enter your meditational state. Do you see different things in the earlier rounds than you see on finals day, or is it the same message over and over?
Yeah, kind of just mostly gratitude, you know. Just the way I started this year was my worst start ever. I was, after the 4th event, actually, funny story, I was in El Salvador, and I was laying there listening to the post show as you and Strider on the post show, and you and Strider were talking about how I'm having the biggest shocker ever this year, and you go, wow, that would be a real bummer to see him go from final 5 to falling off tour. And I just like, right then, I just like, it's like, I'm not having this. I got up, I went straight to the gym and just pounded out a workout solo, and just like had to get it out, you know. And sometimes I feel like, you know, it's how you react to the adversity that makes the difference. And like those little moments over time, I feel like have made things go my way in situations where I need them to go my way. So, you know, just being super grateful for the way life works. And now I'm in the semis, watching my brother in the semis, and, you know, it's happening.
Hey, well, you're welcome for that. And I just got to say, you made one of the most critical comebacks and turnarounds in the history of surfing. With that bad start, now surfed your way into the Lexus Finals in Fiji. It's about to go down, but you got more work to do here. What are you going to do next?
Yes, indeed. I'm just going to stick to the same program. Just go out there and have fun and ride waves. You know, there's so much opportunity out there. Deep ones, outside ones, inside. Like, just ride waves and just let all the practice that we put in, you know, come forth and see how it shows.
Heck yeah, practice makes perfect.
Oh, wait,
Congrats.
Shout out to all my friends and family back home. You guys are the best, giving me so much love and support. It means so much to me, and I couldn't do it without you guys, so thank you.
And this is the split peak right here. So this was Griffin that went left on the same wave, pushing through the tube right there. Success,
Whoa.
Big backside waft. Looks like the Mayhem looking on point. And
here we go, Griff up and riding again.
Look at this bomb. Griffin drives up into that first section. A well-timed hit to get started, and again on the attack. He's tapped in this morning. He's feeling it and reading these lumpy sections so beautifully as he makes his way to the finish and gets on top of it, does well to hang on. He's loving it and really starting to tap into the emotion.
That was a great ride, and well, we heard the interview with Cross. You know, the crew on the stairs there at Coach's Corner.
Highly competitive heats is why they do this. Watching Griffin trying to improve on the 793, this is a smaller looking wave, less impactful sections, but as he works this one through, definitely the finish of this wave, just so intense.
Bang. And when you think about Griffin's other rides, Rich, there's been tall sections, kind of placement, floats, impressive turns, but that's way more attacking.
Yeah, heaps more flair on that final turn from Griffin. And there's just a slight question mark around the opening manoeuvres. And let's have a look at the replay here of Griff streaking down the line. Building up speed, comes around this long section. The wave starts to stand up, and Griff just hammers it through the lip. Really laying back, getting all that torque. Comes through to the inside, blasts through that lip again.
And let's see if he can charge up into one of the top 2 spots here and survive this heat. Oh, strong start as he loads up for the big finish. Great rotation onto the flats, those fins grabbing, and he comes rocketing out of the rotation. Maintains great control. 15 minutes to go. 5.1 shouldn't be a problem.
Not much longer now. Hopefully you can get home soon, mate.
Here we go on the outside. Looking to replace a 5.83. Colapinto ducks under, stands on the tail for a second.
Oh my goodness.
Pulls an air in the tube and comes out. This is going to be a huge score. They're the ones that make the difference. They can take you to the excellent range. They can take you to a perfect ride. He took flight inside the pit and re-emerged. I thought he was gone.
If thinking about if he had have completed those couple of rides, he would have 8s and 9s in his lineup as well. So it really is just trying to find that mastery of that end section right now, but he's looking again.
Leo shadowed him with priority, but he's going to let Griffin go on this one. Just set up work, looking for something big. Spring-loaded, full rotation, and a perfect landing for Griff. He is a magic maker. Where's the formula? It's unscripted. Colapinto chasing a 9.4. Here we go, Griffin's got a chance. 30 seconds to go. All in here. On the wind-up first turn, solid, throwing some water. Off the bottom, punches it out perfectly. Transitions with the blowtail and controls it.
Felipe's clapping.
Toledo celebrating a fine performance. One of the best rivalries we have on tour. Coming down to the wire with 10 seconds to go. Can I have a hug?
This is insane.
Out of his skin the other day. Well, Jesse, let's get started. Opening ride for Griffin Colapinto. Snap to slide, controls it. Big belt, inverted, tail blow reverse. That was insane. Running after this inside track with a nice pace. Griffin greases it off the roof. Nice pocket surfing there with a nice snap, and Colapinto throws down the rotation, reverses his finish. As we have a wave now setting up, maybe split peak. Watching Colapinto set up a nice fade and cut back. Now starting to step on the gas. Wall's growing ahead of him. Now lays down that rail again. Great connection with his rail work. The lip shows up, snap to slide. Colapinto with the wrapping turn. Fun end section approaching, ton of speed. Big chuck tail reverse. Perfect landing.
And the year's not over yet. Miguel is rising quickly.
Or you can get a 33, or you can get a 99. Here's 99.
99, Griffin Colapinto. Big smash to start this wave.
Oh, pull
it out. Yes!
What? Tippy toes.
Two of the best backside fin blasters we've seen of the day.
Colapinto with priority, and he will load up on a double overhead section and tagging it. A huge backhand hanger. Still trying to fight for the finish.
Bring it.
Lay it low. Colapinto gets it.
Wow, dude, what a final we have on our hands. What a final we have on our hands right here.
That was a gigantic section. Griffin had so much time to load up for it, and there was a lot of currents and ribs that were trying to take him down, but he got it.
Friendly fire in this semifinal between two Mayhem riders. Oh, Griffin got one too.
Yeah, Griff getting another one. Wanted to back up this 7.5. Heard the crowd go a little crazy for a second there, so I wonder if we're going to see something big on this wave from Griff. Wow, and there it is. Really nice hook in the pocket. Came back around, big floater down the line, and just cat-like reflexes to hang on to that one for Griff. And if this one's growing down the line, this is exactly what he's looking for. Again, holds this rail really beautifully, just working with the pace of this wave and lays into it. This has been the matchup we knew it was going to be between these two surfers.
Looks like Griff might be hunting an air. Or a turn.
Colapinto carving hard in the pocket. There's that tail slide whip. There's the tube time. He'll just push through and come out through the curtain. So the choice of this wave, will it be vindicated by the inside section? as he'll look and he'll grab the face and stall and travel a lengthy tube ride for Griffin Colapinto, and he absolutely loves it. The crowd.
2 falls where I thought he was going to make it. And now a bigger one, super deep. Griffin Colapinto, who are you?
Wow, he was so deep. He came from behind that thing, and you could. This is going to be a great score. It was a big wave. The degree of difficulty was there.
More out of that barrel to get a 9.61. Here comes Griff on the next one. Beautiful bottom turn. That thing moved on him and extended the barrel ride. Here comes quarter 4. Ethan and Griffin ready to ride his own history right now as he grabs the rail. Nice low compact stance. Can he make it? He does. Opens up with a big flyaway kick out and join the pit and chokes once again as his roll has been unbelievable. We'll have the winner of this heat. It's either Griff or Ethan Ewing, as we have a paddle. Ewing with priority, but just a little bit more inside is Colapinto. Beautiful bottom turn, then grabs the rail, coming up behind the spit. This guy is on a roll. Already excellent with the 8.33, providing a solid backup pit there.
He is in control of it, yeah, live.
Griffin Colapinto grabbing the rail. Nice drive, nice line. Another make there for Griff. On his 22nd wave here on finals day. And then the giant number drifting in for Jack Robinson on the start. Oh my goodness.
Every wave he gets spits so hard.